Hello, I'm Gary Lyon and welcome to the 2014 wash-up for the Brisbane Lions. Damien Barrett is with me, and Damo, it looked horrible halfway through the year, but the team had a good second half to the season.
It was a good second half of the season. The start was very similar to 2013, just looked like they were going nowhere. At least in 2014, got something out of the second half of the year. And the future doesn't look anywhere near as bleak as it did at that bye period of this year.
I think you're right, and my highlight for the season comes on the back of some young talent that perhaps we weren't all that sure of. And the first one's Lewis Taylor, who's going to be in it up to his neck when it comes to rising star. Very good player, had a great season. James Aish, another super talent, should be, first round pick, but he's only going to get better and better with time. Then they've uncovered one in Daniel McStay. Sometimes one mark can do it for you, don't they? And that was at a critical time in that match, so I really liked him. Darcy Gardner is a man who looks as though he wants to take on the responsibility of playing key defence. Now they just need Marco Paparone to get on board as well. So I think there's a nucleus of young talent there that says the future looks okay.
Okay, my highlight for the season from this club, Gaz, was Pierce Hanley. We've known for a long time how good he is, but this year he stepped it right up. And I can tell you too, Gaz, that when opposition clubs prepare to play this team, it is this man and not another man we'll talk about soon, Tommy Rockliff, who they send their best tagger to, as a rule.
Gone out on a real limb there, Damo, with your highlight. He's a super talent. Have a look at this sort of stuff. Brings his international Gaelic skills to the table. And I love the fact they've moved him from half back to the midfield. He's got that responsibility and he's done beautifully. With every highlight, there's a low light, Damo. And for me, it was the big boy Sauce Merritt. I love Daniel Merritt. I love the way he approaches footy, except for this area. And I think the AFL failed him. He only got 2 weeks for that. Should have got 4 or 5, which then allows him to go on and be really clumsy in a spoil. Splattered.
They didn't fail him, they let him off.
Failed him. They splattered Peterson's nose across his face there, and he got no suspension at all. That's poor.
They failed the competition, not him.
They failed him, because if they'd have given him more than 2 weeks first time around, maybe he wouldn't have done it again.
I'm not sure about your logic there. Jonathan Brown's my highlight, Gaz, because he went down in really awkward and ugly circumstances, as we've seen before with him being knocked out. And look, we haven't seen him since that moment. And he's got some ongoing issues, not just from that concussion, but the heavy knocks he's sustained throughout his extraordinary career. And I suppose in many ways, when it did come to the end for Jonathan Brown, it was going to be done in those circumstances. But it was, to me, something that I thought was a pretty low moment for not just Brisbane Lions, but the entire competition.
All right, well, Christmas bonus time, Damo.
Yeah.
Who gets it?
Well,
I'll go first. You were supposed to say that, but I'll say it. Stephen Martin gets my Christmas bonus. Would have been on a relatively low wage, I reckon, in his last 6 or 7 weeks of this AFL season. If he's not the best ruckman in the comp right now, then he's very close to it. So he deserves a healthy Christmas bonus. Was once described as the dumbest, smartest player in the competition. Got 99 or something for his VCE. He's now getting the footy smarts up to level with that, so well done to him.
Okay, my Christmas bonus goes to Tommy Rockliff.
Oh,
Gaz.
Captain Obvious.
Oh, well, you can't avoid what is fact. This man has crept up on a lot of us, myself included. His first 100 games, Gaz, we brought this to our Access watchers a few weeks ago, but
they're good numbers.
That stat is something that I wasn't aware of, and as you can see there, if you add the 30 and the 40 plus possessions, there's 41 times he's got more than 30 possessions in his first 100 games of footy.
He would have had a pretty healthy wage anyway, and you want to give him an extra bit extra, do you?
Well, I think he deserves it, Gaz. And but as you know, if there's a bonus, there's got to be a chopping block.
Yep.
Who's on it?
I put the goose's neck onto Luke McGuan here and just go... it needed him for some backup, Luke McGuan. I understand why they got him, but now you're seeing Daniel McStay emerge, you're seeing Michael Close emerge in the absence of Jonathan Brown. So, Lukey McGuan, off you go, champ.
Okay. Well, I've looked at this differently to you, and I'm putting Stephen Martin on it.
Hang on.
It's in a positive. It's in a positive.
Come on,
because Matty Lillenberg is a better ruckman than him. If he ever gets a fair crack at it...
Why are you chopping him?
Because he could actually get some currency. They'd get something for him, and he would actually end up on a wage that he's not currently on. So that's what I've done.
That's extraordinary. You want to chop a man that's tearing the competition to threads.
Currency's never going to be higher than it is right now.
Well,
this club needs to actually use that currency. He will next year.
Oh, I hope you're right.
He's a very good ruckman.
All right, what does the team need to improve and step up here? For me, they've got to keep their youngsters happy and keep them in Brisbane.
Yep.
Imagine this Brisbane Lions side who did have a good second half of the year with Jared Pollock in the sort of form that he's in at Port Adelaide, with Elliot Yeo and with Sam Doherty, have all gone to Carlton and proved that they can play at the level. They've got to keep their youngsters happy. I've spoken about them. Keep them in Brisbane. Okay,
for me, it's just pretty simple. Just start the year better. Last year they were 3-8. And this year they were 1-8. They just absolutely need to get themselves sorted out over the NAB Cup period, Gaz, and get themselves ready for round one. And for 2015,
yes,
I'm having them stagnating, Gaz.
Well, what, not going up or down?
I just reckon they'll stay where they are. I like what they've done in the back half, but I just don't see any great high end for them.
All right, Damo. Well, for me, I've got them going down. So I'm very certain about this. They'll go down before they come back up, all right? So that's where I think they're going. Just from you, all right? I need
just
you
from me?
You're prevaricating.
You had them going down and you talked them up.
No, well, they're going to go up. All right, anyway, we'll get on to it. Thank you very much. You're very good. That's the wash-up for the Brisbane Lions Football Club.